This is Tailgate Talk, presented by Tarpon Blue.
In this series, we're going to show you everything Texas and its surrounding southern states has to offer from our very own tailgate. We'll take you from life on the farm and the ranch to the big city lights. This is Tailgate Talk. Come along for the ride.
Hi, I'm Katie Abermine. Welcome to this week's episode of Tailgate Talk, where we're coming to you live from my kitchen. Michaela and I are going to head to the pumpkin patch really quick, pick out some pumpkins, and we're going to come back here and carve them. Let's go. So Michaela and I took a trip to Seguin to the Methodist Church, and we picked out our pumpkins. We looked at all of the pumpkins, and we picked the perfect ones for the design that we have in our minds on what we want. It took me a little while to find just the right pumpkin, but obviously we looked through them. I went with a larger pumpkin, and you went with a little bit of a smaller pumpkin. A fun fact about this pumpkin patch is that they get all of their pumpkins from an Indian reservation. And
New Mexico,
in
right?
New Mexico, yeah, that's what they said. And she said that they keep half of the funds there at the church and they use it for mission work, and then the other half goes back to the Indian reservation. She also said that they are the largest customer of the Indian reservation, so they're the largest pumpkin patch. They do the most business. They have a really cool pumpkin measuring tool too. They have a stand that's homemade, and they set the pumpkin in it, and then they measure the circumference of the pumpkin, so they know how much to charge you for it. So we picked out our pumpkins and we left, and now here we are back at our house, or my house, and Michaela is here with me, and we're gonna do a pumpkin carving. And when we're done, you guys can vote in the comments about which one you liked more. Let us know what you think about our pumpkin carving.
Okay. What are you thinking for yours?
I think I'm gonna do a traditional jack-o'-lantern face.
Okay.
Somewhat traditional anyway. We'll see how it turns out. I've only carved 2 pumpkins in my life.
I think I'm gonna just wing it.
All right. Well, I have some markers and knives and a spoon here. So you want to draw our face out first?
Yeah,
and
let's
then we
do
can,
that.
Okay.
Then we'll empty out the contents after we cut it up.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan.
It's funnier that way.
Yeah, it's cute.
I really want to paint pumpkins because we always carved pumpkins when we were kids. But having younger kids, my daughter gets so frustrated when she can't do something. So I feel like just letting her go with it with the paint would be fun.
Yeah. So we didn't really carve pumpkins as a kid, like with my family, but the arts and crafts are always fun to do. My sisters just did a girls' night recently, and I was out of town, so I missed it, but they painted pumpkins, and they were so cute. They did all kinds. One did a Frankenstein, and then one did a strawberry. I don't know. They were just really cute and different.
My problem's always picking something. I'm very indecisive. I feel like I could pick a couple pumpkins and paint them.
Yeah.
I also get a little too overambitious.
I would imagine that your pumpkin, if you painted it, would be pretty much close to perfect as well. You're very detail-oriented.
I put that on my resume.
That's a good thing. It's a great quality to have.
Okay.
I'm glad that you're getting to be on this episode instead of just behind the camera.
I know. I've never been front and center on the camera. It's weird. You think that's fine? Is that too low?
I think that's really cute. No, I don't think it's too low.
Okay.
All right, let's show the camera what we
This
painted. Okay, if you can see it. I don't know if they'll be able to see the lines on there. But this is what we're going to do. So stay tuned to see what it looks like after we cut the tops off and scoop out the insides.
Okay. So now that we've got all of our contents emptied out of here, we're going to start carving?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
We're going to do it the opposite way.
So what other Halloween activities. I feel like pumpkin carving is like a pretty general Halloween activity. Some people, I have friends that actually do this on Halloween night since they don't have young kids anymore. They kind of went from trick-or-treating to carving pumpkins.
Oh, that's nice.
So this is kind of something you could do before or as the season starts, out for your front porch or something that you do closer to actual Halloween.
So we didn't like have a neighborhood where you could trick or treat growing up because we had, we lived in the middle of nowhere in the country. So we didn't really go trick or treating very often, but the school that I went to had a Halloween carnival. And so we used to do, go to the Halloween carnival.
Yeah.
And, all my siblings are younger than I am. So we always kind of had a group costume, I guess.
Oh, fun.
Like when they were babies, because there's 4 younger ones. So there was always a group of them, right? One year I was Bo Peep and they were my sheep. And then one year I was a zookeeper and they were all different zoo animals.
That's cute.
Yeah.
My daughter wanted to be Bo Peep this year, but she changed her mind like 4 times. So we've finally settled on Tinkerbell.
Oh, that's cute.
Are you one that buys a Halloween costume or are you more of a DIY, make your own costume?
This year I was a buy the costume kind of mom. But I could see myself being a DIY. I don't know why I couldn't say that. I could see myself being that kind of mom. My mom did make my costumes a lot growing up too. One year I Dream of Jeannie. And that was a lot of fun.
That's cute.
But yeah, so I don't know. I could see myself making a costume for him if he wanted to do that eventually.
I feel like I go to the like Spirit Halloween stores and things like that for like ideas. And then once I have like a costume in my head that I want to do, I'm too picky about things that I like want to do it my way. So then I wind up just like taking bits and pieces of both.
I think that's a good way to do it, though, because then you put your own spin on it, and it's not just some generic costume that, you got from the store.
Okay.
Let's reveal our pumpkins here, Michaela. Drum roll.
Cute.
They are cute.
That didn't take long at all.
It really didn't.
No.
I was surprised. I was dreading getting the seeds out of the inside, but
There's really none in there.
there's not, and it wasn't hard to do. Like, they were easy to get out.
I feel like it normally takes much longer than this when I do this with my family, but
Yeah, for sure.
I decided pretty quick on my design, so I feel like that's half the
too.
battle.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I think it helped their big pumpkins.
Yeah,
too,
that is true.
because it was easy to.
They had a great variety on like sizes there. They had
did.
a lot of large pumpkins available still, which I
did.
was surprised about since Halloween's right around the corner. But awesome. Well, take your looks and vote in the comments.
Yeah, tell us about your pumpkins. Maybe post the pictures of your pumpkins in the comment of this video. And tell us about your family holiday traditions if you'd like, your Halloween traditions.
Share with us if you visit that pumpkin patch or that place, the First United Methodist in Seguin. Tag us if you go there to get pumpkins for your pumpkin carving.
Yeah, or if you take pictures in their pumpkin patch. They had some really cute picture opportunities as well.
They really did.
All right. Well, that's Michaela's pumpkin. This one's mine. Let us know which one you like or what you would have done differently even in the comments.
Yeah.
We're up for
Constructive criticism.
constructive criticism, yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you next week on Tailgate Talk.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in today, and thank you to our guests for sharing their story. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.